Well, good morning everybody. Obviously it's Drew from Wylies Outdoor World. Early Saturday morning, breakfast time. Just as we're about to go live, my breakfast came through into the office, so just popping on very quick. I've got quite a few things on the cards today, and I just wanted to have a quick little chat about fitness. Not necessarily fitness, but one thing that I'm noticing, and I'm now 38, I'm going to be 39 this year, and if you've been watching some of the recent videos that I've done, you've seen that, you know, I've been testing the Savota pack. It's a little bit bigger than some of the other packs that I've been testing recently. Obviously, as well, I was testing not the Savota, the Snug Pack Bergen as well, putting a bit more weight in that. And during the lockdown, I've tried to get a wee bit of exercise in between. But prior to the lockdown, I was out in the morning for an hour before I started. I would be in the office for, say, 6 o'clock. And I'd be up about 4:30, 4:45. I'd have my breakfast, maybe some porridge, things like that. I'd be out with the dog for an hour with my pack on, get sweating, get the heart rate up, do a wee jog, fast march with some weight on my back. And at lunchtime I would stop for half an hour. Again, I would take the dog out, this time just for a quick walk, pack on again. I'd maybe do some sit-ups and whatever during the day, and obviously when I finished, that's when I put my pack on and I disappear for the whole shift, well, the rest of the day rather. And during lockdown we've just not been able to do that, and I've tried to gradually get things, you know, back to that kind of level, and it's killing me. God, I'm sore from head to foot. So I wanted to pop on. I was going to do a video. Quite a few of you guys over the last maybe 6 or 7 months have been asking, you know, how I keep fit and how I use not just camping, but my enthusiasm for the outdoors in general, and how do I kind of incorporate that into, you know, staying reasonably fit. I mean, I'm not super fit. I don't consider myself to be super fit, but I could carry a pack faster and longer than just about anybody I've ever known, and that's just because I've done it for so long, my entire life. But man, I'm struggling with it right now. It's, you know, as they say, you can't beat the clock, and for the first time ever, I'm actually starting to feel that now, you know. I think I'm still doing no bad for, you know, the close end of 40, but I remember a time when I used to go out 5 nights a week doing exactly what I just said. I'd be back in the office after spending a night in the woods, showered, changed, ready to go, sitting at my desk before, say, 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, absolutely fine for a whole day, and then I'd go out and do the same thing again that night. One camping trip, even for a few hours carrying that pack now, is knocking me for 6 or 2 days. So what I wanted to ask you is, what do you guys do? Are you in the same boat as me? We're all getting older. You know, how is it a case of you just can't beat the clock and that's it, or are you guys, not just guys, sorry, but guys and girls, are you maybe doing something a little bit extra to get yourself, you know, ready for being able to go back out and do all the things that we used to do before lockdown? What are you guys doing? Is it working for you? Are you feeling old just like me? What's your plans? How are you going around it? I'd love to hear from you. Look, I'm healthy eating. My breakfast is some apple, a couple of bits of ham, a little bit of cheese. I'm going to have some oats. So I'm trying to make some just. During lockdown, it was too easy to have a fry up every 2 days of the week, you know, and I think I'm suffering for that now, where I always used to eat relatively healthy stuff. I've always looked rough, you know, even when I was a kid I looked rough, you know. I've always had dark eyes. My mum had dark eyes. I think it's just a genetic thing, but I'm really struggling in how to, you know, I don't want to stop going out every day, you know. I need to find a way to fix this. So I want to hear from you to see if you've got a little bit of insight, a little thought on, or maybe even if you're in the same situation as me and you're feeling it as well. Let's have a chat. Stick a wee comment below. You know, that's how we talk about it. See if what the script is. All right. Listen, thanks for watching. I'm going to be popping back on a wee bit later on today. I've got a lot of you guys were asking me about insect repellent, things that are working for you. I'm going to do, if I've got time today, I'm going to, now that I've got the full filming rig and everything all set up, I'm going to take you down to the point where all those horseflies are, where I normally go, especially from testing things like that. I was going to get Lauren to pop on to show you her hands, because her hands here, you know, she looks like the Elephant Man. She was sprayed, you know, everywhere else, no bites. I went down same time, never had a single bite, because I made sure it was on the back of my hands, you know, around the back of my ears and things like that. So it's a mistake that she's not going to make again, you know. But there's so many of you guys actually asked me. I've got about 5 or 6 messages, probably the same in emails again, asking me, you know, for recommendations and what's working and what's not. So I'm going to get everything sitting in front of me. I'm going to walk through things with you there, tell you where this particular thing's good, where this is great in some areas but maybe not in others, etc. You know, so you can kind of make your own mind up. I've got a few questions about other bits and bobs as well, so I'm going to try and shoot 2 or 3 videos today. You might not all get them in one go today, you know, up and live, etc. But I've got quite a few things. So if you do have any other questions today, stick a wee comment below, because today's the day that I'm actually going through all the little questions. If you've seen my last video, you've probably seen that I said that I've got a whiteboard on one side of the office here, and anytime something comes up in my Facebook group or somebody asks me a question, it goes on that wee whiteboard. So as soon as I actually do go out to shoot videos, I make a point of trying to answer that question, and whether I send that via an email to the person that asked the question, depending on what it is. I might do it live like I'm doing now, I might do a YouTube video, or I might do a post in one of the groups just to answer that specific question. Alright, so good morning everybody, let's get up, let's get out, it's Saturday, let's do something. I'll speak to you soon. Cheerio.